Welcome guys to a brand new video on Wuthering Waves. Now I wanted to talk about the current situation with the amount of female characters we have in the game compared to the male characters in the game. Now I do know this is a topic that gets very heated, so guys, be civil, okay? This is my own take, my own opinion. You can leave your own comments and opinions down in the comment section, but please be respectful. Actually, why am I even saying it? You guys are going to do whatever you want to do. Now I think we do have a lot of, well, it's not what I think, we do have a lot of female characters in the game. Does this make this game a Guna game? Oh, I can't believe I said that, but anyways, does this mean that everyone who plays Wuthering Waves just wants to summon for female characters? Not necessarily, but if you take a look at every major gacha game, there is one key thing you'll notice. The amount of female characters being released compared to male characters is always different. Female characters get released a lot more compared to the male characters, and that's because this is at the end of the day a business. It's a company. It's a game that wants to make a lot of money, and they have noticed clearly that a lot of us just want to summon for female characters. Is this wrong? I don't think so. Now I will say this though, I do think the main reason why the male characters do poorly in Wuthering Waves is because the designs of the characters are just not what people want. I am not going to pretend. Brant looks cool, okay? Not cool actually, let's change that. Brant looks very unique. He's a pirate, but is he a male character that everyone wants to summon for? Like, just based on design? No, he just isn't, okay? I've already made a video showcasing the type of characters that would actually sell in the game. Brant is not that type of character, okay? Now there is going to be a couple of people out there who really like Brant's design, but at the end of the day, it shows with the revenue he got. His design is not for everyone, and if they wanted to make money, they really have to cater towards the audience, and that's why we have a lot of female characters. They are catering towards the gacha atmosphere and towards what the gacha players actually want. Clearly we want to see anime characters or female characters with massive, anyways, I'm not going to finish that, but we clearly want to see characters that we really vibe with or just find attractive. I'm not even going to pretend to you guys. Most of the reason why some people summon for female characters or summon for characters is, are they attractive enough? Is the animations as amazing as it is? Now if you take a look at all the female characters we currently have in the game, there is one key defining feature. They are designed around being attractive. It's as simple as that. Look at this, even Zani, okay, she's covered up but she's still attractive. Everyone likes a female character in a office, office clothes or whatever. So again, we take a look at Cantarella, take a look at, well, I think Phoebe's a different story because I don't really vibe with her design. Same thing with Russia, I'm not into that type of stuff, so we're just going to keep moving on. Carlotta, again, vibrant colors, pretty cool design. I think Zeshi didn't really, the main reason why people summon for Zeshi, she looks cute, but I don't think people are summoning because she looks cute. I think it's because she's just that good, okay? Now, and then of course we got Changli, special animations as well with the burning stuff. Take a look at Jinshi. Even Jinshi, she's a sentinel. The animation was absolutely crazy. Even Yinlin as well. I remember the days when Yinlin was absolutely hyped. She looks absolutely amazing. She just isn't as good, but hey, she did sell. And then we got the male characters in core. Well, in taking a look at the differences, when you look at Brant, what do you see? Is it something you think is cool, badass? What do you think? I think the first thing that comes to my mind when I see Brant is just, oh, it's a pirate. Really cool and unique, because we never really see a male pirate in our games. Hey, that's good. But at the end of the day, comparing his design to like a character like Gion and like Kalcharo, I feel like many people would vibe more with characters like these, and I feel like Wuwa is definitely losing out on actually selling good male characters. I don't know why they're not making badass, cool, vicious, dark characters. They should really do that because they would sell. But at the end of the day, they've noticed that the core players really want to summon for female characters. Literally take a look at every single time a female character gets announced and you see the animation design, everyone is like, yo, she's either a mommy, she's either sexy, she's either attractive, she's either carrying two massive cannons. It's all of that stuff. That's what people say, okay? And that's what draws them to summon for the character. And if you take a look at some of the characters that are actually really strong, it kind of correlates to how the the players feel, how the players feel about those characters. If you take a look at like Zanny, like the first time they announced Zanny, she was like your must watched or most hyped character, and of course they had to make her really good and strong to make sure that people did summon for her. So I honestly feel like if they really wanted to solve, male characters, we don't have enough male characters, just release better male designs. I'm not saying again that the male designs are crappy in the game, but they are not the ones that people would really vibe with, okay? Like really vibe with. We just need badass male characters. I need a guy in full armor just demolishing everything with amazing animations. And let's not pretend, okay, the animation and detail they put into some of the female characters in this game is top tier, like top tier. I'm not saying Brandon didn't have stellar animations, he does, but if you're comparing it to the uniqueness of certain characters' animation, it is not there. Certain characters do have special defining features with the animations. Let's take a look at Changli. Maybe it's due to the story relevance as well. Actually, Changli is actually quite prominent. I think she's the vermilion bird, right? So she does have a prominent figure in the story, so they have to give her like special animations, I guess. I think they should actually make more male characters take a core part of the story as well. I mean, we have Scar. I think Scar is one of those characters that absolutely will sell. Scar is a badass looking character and everyone would love him, okay? Absolutely love Scar's design. But of late, we've been getting kind of like the male characters just don't really stand out, if that's what I wanted to say. Actually, we do have another male character coming out. I'm not going to say his name because I can't pronounce it, but the design for it looks decent as well, but again, it doesn't really, you know, compared to like the female characters, it's not really like crazy. Okay, it's not crazy, you know. They know what we like with they know what the players like with female characters, okay, and they really cater towards that. Like, take a look at the character designs, you can tell what they're trying to get you guys to like, okay? Now with the male characters, what are they trying to get us to like? I don't really know. Anyways, I would love to see a badass character. Straight up, it would be absolutely attractive. But it would just be so cool. It would just be so cool. Again, I think Brown's design has a lot of detail, but it's just its overall feel just doesn't work. Anyways, so when it comes to the male versus the male characters and the female characters, who is it a bad thing that we have a lot of female characters? Not really. Again, many gacha games does it. I'm not going to discount Wuwa because they did that, because they know what we want, or what players really want to see. They're basically giving us what the general audience would really like, and that's a bunch of female characters in the game. Does that make this game goonerish? I don't really know, but I really hope it's not, because who the heck is goon into games? I don't really know. I just like having characters with amazing animations. That's pretty much it. Okay, I like vibrant characters, stellar animations, and just badass male characters. Just give me badass male characters. Literally, all I really want is badass male characters. If they did like characters like who's really badass, just take a look at fake characters. Like, that would actually sell and solve the issue that they think male characters don't sell. It's just you're not giving good male designs. I'm not gonna lie. That's not sugarcoated. The reason why male characters are not selling is because it's not the type of male characters people want. Let's not pretend. You can always like the pictures and say, yo, I really want Bronze, he has the most like and whatever. You guys don't summon. You know why you don't summon. Anyways, that's pretty much it. My take on the male and female difference in terms of amount we have in game. I'm looking forward to more male designs, I can't lie, and I honestly thought the new region would introduce a lot more male character that fits that region, because the new region we're getting unlocked is focused like a Roman, okay, gladiators. Literally the best time to release a male gladiator. I don't know why the freaking, well, so far we haven't seen any, well, based on the characters that they are teasing, none of them are male gladiators, and that sucks. It makes no sense. Literally, we're in Rome. Is it Rome? Yeah, Greek, Rome? I don't freaking know. I don't remember. But anyways, gladiators would be so cool. Male gladiators would be so badass. Them in like warrior-esque outfits would sell amazingly, as long as you actually put as much detail as you do with the female characters as you do with the male characters. Like, give them special animations, uniqueness as well. That would be really cool. Make the male characters a prominent or important figure in the story. I get it. You guys want the male character, you want the MC to have a lot of waifus, but like, come on, let's make the story enjoyable and introduce a lot more male characters that honestly would interest a lot of people to interest a lot of people to actually summon, and stop the mentality that male characters don't sell in gacha. You guys just really shit male characters. It's as simple as that. Okay, using the word shit is not it, but yeah, let me know down in the comment section what you think. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.